Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, The Ritual Flow. For today's reading, we're doing a spirit reading for the sign of Aries. If you are an Aries Sun, Moon, Rising, or North Node, there may be some messages here for you. This is a general reading though, not everything will resonate with everyone. Take what does, leave what does not. And this is timeless as well, so whenever you're seeing it is the right time for you to be receiving it. Let's do it. All right. Spirit, what messages do you have for the Aries collective at this time? We got the Seven of Pentacles in reverse, Knight of Pentacles, Death, Queen of Wands, Two of Pentacles, okay, Four of Cups, the Devil in reverse, no, we do not need half of the deck. Thank you. Can we just get three? Okay. Wait. I almost dropped them again. Okay, we've got the Three of Pentacles and the Page of Pentacles. Let me get one more. Four of Wands, and we'll take that one too. Five of Pentacles in reverse. And we've got the Five of Swords and the Star coming out underneath. Okay, Aries. Something has been moving a little more slowly than what you would have wanted. Or it appears to be from the way that you're looking at it. You planted some seeds, you're watching them grow. And you're wanting to harvest them already, but it's not time yet. They're not ready yet. Some sort of change has to occur. Some sort of change relating to your confidence and your ability to trust in the action that you're taking and how it's going to reflect in your future. There is a need for you to figure out what your priorities are and to honor them in the action that you take. Spirit is trying to offer a gift to you, and you've not been ready to see it. You're looking for it to look a certain way, to be a certain thing, and you've had a little bit of disappointment that it doesn't look that way, it doesn't appear that way to you yet. And it's important for you to detach from the outcome of what it is that you're creating. You're still in the initial stages and sort of having this attitude of why am I not there yet? Why haven't I finished yet? When you're really sort of at the beginning. And there's a couple messages here. There's one about looking at how you spend your time and letting that be a reflection of what you want to create. Like, spend an appropriate amount of time and energy towards the things that you want to create, and be careful of putting too much into other avenues that are sort of like sucking up your time and energy and keeping you away from this like path of progress that you're trying to see. For some of you, for many of you, that's why you're not seeing the results on the level that you'd like to yet, because where you're really putting your time and energy is not on this. It's on something else. It may be very well something that you want, but that's why you're not seeing results with this, because your time and energy is spent elsewhere. And you have to consider what's going to provide you the most stability, what's going to provide the foundation that you're trying to create. There is this big energy too here of needing to release feelings of lack, feelings of loss, feeling like you don't have what you need, because that's delaying your ability to get it. I'm hearing that's part of what's like distracting your time and energy from one thing, is that you're feeling lack somewhere else. So I'm getting some of you maybe needing to focus on your career and putting too much energy into your love life. Others may be needing to focus on your relationships with other people, be that romantic or like friendships or something, like pay attention to the people in your life, but you're too focused on your career goals. Or some like other like combination of like, it's not that you can't have both of the things that or all of the things or whatever that you're wanting to put your energy towards. But it's that the reason you don't have them both, and it's really like preventing you from having everything, is because with one of these scenarios, you're coming at it from a place of lack, of saying, I don't have that and I want it. And that's creating separation between it and you. And you're creating that separation internally within yourself, between yourself and what it is that you want. So Spirit is calling for you to stop getting in your own way, to let go of this internal battle and have hope and faith that things are going to work out in all of these scenarios, and that where you're going to be better served in putting your focus right now is in the place where you don't feel the lack. Like, do the thing that you know is going to work out for you. Put your energy towards that, and not necessarily forget about the thing that you've been keenly aware of not being present in your life. I know, like, that sounds kind of silly. Like, of course you're not going to forget about that. You've been putting so much time and attention and focus on it. But you need to take a stance with it of not letting it go, but like just not putting your attention on it. Acknowledging that you want this thing, but not worrying about not having it. Believing and trusting, putting your faith in the reality that if you put your energy towards something that you feel good about, that's going to strengthen those feelings, like strengthen your confidence, strengthen your ability to create something meaningful and positive and like actually like tangible and have it, then that's going to make it easier for you to also simultaneously call in the thing that you've been feeling lack about. Okay. A chameleon, stay in the background and adapt to the situation rather than being conspicuous and attempting to direct the course of events. Yeah. Ooh. Yeah, that's a big energy of you've been trying to direct the course of events. Like putting all of this time and focus into creating what you don't have. And you don't really feel like you're getting anywhere with anything. Like I was saying, if you put your focus on what you do have, what you are creating, what's working for you, then that's going to ease the pathway for this other stuff to come in as well. You don't have to like force it to be here. Like it wants to be in your life as much as you want it to be as well. But trying to force it to be present is not. It's getting in the way. It's keeping it away. Okay, use both your intuition and your intellect to solve the problem or get answers to your question. Yeah, I mean, that's sort of that forceful energy is the energy of only using your intellect, only using your mind to try to figure out the problem of why don't I have this yet? Why is it not working? To, put more time and energy towards the thing I don't have as opposed to, or like what doesn't come as easily as opposed to what does. And your intuition, should you listen to it, is going to be telling you what I just told you about focusing where you know things are right, what feels like a good and solid path, something that you don't have to fight to get towards. And that thing will just come along for the ride and show up. This is a good time to go on a new adventure. This is a new adventure for you. This concept of of not trying to force and like truly trusting that if you direct your energy to a healthy place, a positive place, a place of warmth and confidence, that you'll have more of those things, including having the thing that you feel you've been lacking. I'm hearing in the past you've felt like you've had to like struggle and fight for everything, that you've had to get it. But that's just a perception, that wasn't even how it was coming about. That like you were receiving those things eventually in spite of all of your efforts to fight so hard for it. Surrender defensiveness came out. Defensiveness is a sign of weakness. To communicate in a more empowered way, stay centered, hear someone out, then offer a clear, non-defensive response. So yeah, I feel that you've been feeling very defensive about this feeling of lack, whatever it is that you're lacking from your life, a relationship, a job, a system of friendship, like literally anything, whatever it is that you're missing, that you've been feeling this lack about, like it triggers a response of defensiveness within you. And that sort of like, it causes like that fight or flight response. That's why you've been fighting so hard to try to get the thing you lack, so that you don't have to feel that anymore. The Spirit is saying you need to choose not to feel that first, to choose a better feeling for yourself and create that for yourself. And that resonating at that frequency is what's going to connect you with what it is that you're wanting and missing. We also had surrender stress and surrender resentments. So yeah, it's been creating a lot of buildup of stress and feeling like bringing up feelings of resentment as well, like seeing other people have the thing that you're wanting, the experience, the person, the scenario, the money, whatever it is that you felt is missing. It's like everywhere around you, it looks like other people have it. And feeling jealousy towards them, feeling like the pressure to respond to them having it by you having it, and trying so desperately to put that in your life. Like, it's creating a lot of stress for you. And it's like a self-fulfilling prophecy that the more of that you create for yourself, the farther away this is going to stay from you. It's the energy of learning to be okay without it and be satisfied with the remainder of your life. And from that energy, from that space, the missing piece falls into place. I didn't mean for that to rhyme. That was cute. We got courage. When picking roses, don't fear the thorns. Yeah, that's a big energy there is, you know, you've not been spending as much time on this other area of your life picking your roses because you're afraid of all of the thorns you might be left with if you go pick a bunch of roses. Mhm. Yeah, and it does take a lot of courage to surrender, to allow yourself to be okay with the idea of just being happy with what you've got and not stressing about making something else your reality. It takes a lot of courage to accept that, like, if it's meant for you, it's not going anywhere. It will stay with you, it will find you, it will be yours. Joy, make time for the little things today. Yeah, really staying in that positive frequency is going to help this whole process move forward for you. When you're focused on, oh well, like I don't have this thing yet, and like wanting it, like feeding that desire, it's just going to keep connecting you with that desire, that want, that need of something impending that's not there yet. And if you appreciate the little things that are already present, that puts you in the right energy to receive something new. Play among the grass and wild violets lie undisturbed little secrets to uncover. Among the grass and wild violets lie undisturbed little secrets to uncover. It's going to be very surprising something is going to be revealed to you when you let go and focus your attention on like the higher frequency feelings and quit worrying about what you don't have. It's literally going to shock you how quickly this scenario turns around and this thing is in your life. And it's like, yeah, there's this energy of, yeah, you've been wanting it. Yeah, you've been like stressing about wanting it so much. But I'm getting this message that there's something about it that you don't even know how right it is for you, how much you wanted it, how good it's going to be until you move through this process and it actually arrives. It's going to change something drastically about your world. Okay. So if this reading resonated with you, give it a like, comment down below, share it with someone, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already done so, and I look forward to seeing you next week. Bye.